And welcome to the Educationist live stream. We are live on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Periscope. And today we're going to be looking at remote teaching, some of tips for teachers. Something that came into my Twitter stream this week was this amazing material from Shifting Schools about leveraging instructional video, and I really want to share these best practices and these free resources for all you teachers out there still doing remote teaching. My school is in a really good position right now. We just got the news that we are going back for the primary school. Unfortunately, still there are those restrictions that will hinder collaboration in the classroom. However, I think that that's a small price. Right now, I'm just more about really getting into that classroom and making sure that we are present, we are socially and emotionally able to start learning again together. But let's get into our topic here. And one thing that I really like that just came out, and this is a tip from another teacher, and he just made a video about well, really it's about bringing your writing to life. And so I'm using OBS Studio with a whiteboard app, and the whiteboard app is now a layer in front of my face, and so it allows me to do my writing, do my note taking in front of, so really I can draw, I can take notes, I can make a to-do list. And this just gives another nice feature for you to be able to do live teaching if you're doing synchronous teaching, but also for your videos, so recording a video and being able to put your instructions there, so it's not just oral. And this of course can go right here, as you can see here on my side panel. I would have lots of room. I could also move my notes over there, and that would then be really helpful for students who need to have that visual cue as well. Especially if there are questions, if you're doing a live teaching, that would be really helpful. But let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is really about leveraging the instructional video. And that is something that I've been a great advocate about since I've started to flip my classroom and creating instructional videos. And this material that I'm going to share with you right now is from Shifting Schools. It is made by teachers, to teachers. This is part of their protocols that they have in their website, where by signing up you can then download some of their resources for free. And this is by far something coolest things that I've seen for a long time. And let's go and click on see what we are looking at right now. So here, leveraging instructional video. Now, this is the PDF that comes out. It has links also to some of the templates, and I will share some template ideas as well from other people as well. But so here is, please go to shiftingschools.com for the original content. This is just me showcasing it and how I use this and these guidelines, and we can also, if you have any comments and questions of how to do a particular part, then please use the chat function, and I'll be sure to address some of those questions and comments. And while we're at it, also make sure that you follow Shifting Schools on Twitter, and make sure that you are able to give kudos where kudos is goes. So if you find this really useful, if you're going to grab this up and start going, then it really pays. It's really nice when people actually give back and give you a comment, gives you a nice feeling, really, about how that it's worthwhile when you're sharing. Okay, so step one, and this is by far the most important part, and I will also give you something that, my 2 cents about it. So before we can use video as an instructional tool, we need to model the behavior we want students to be able to do. And we need to teach the process of using a video as a tool. So one of the things, what needs to kind of go in your instructional set is that you do these 4 things. I have a 5th one, but let's see how the Shifting Schools go. So before I push play, am I ready to take notes? So this is also where John Hattie is talking about, is the student ready? Do they know what they're going to learn? So if you're part of schools where you need to state your learning target, we're learning towards, so then this is what it means. It means that before the student is engaging with the content, that they know what they are going to listen to. What words are they listening? What are the key elements that they're learning to? So once they push that play, okay, what are the incentives? What are the tools in your video that makes them push pause? Are you speaking slowly enough? Are you creating the content in a way that students know when to pause, to make a note? Are there words and ideas? Have you shared words and ideas already with them so that they know what they're looking for? When students press pause, what is the best way for them to engage with the content? And here is where I would have a CTA, a call to action protocol embedded in. So it is something that there is a call to action protocol for students really to engage in with their noting, so that they know that are they thinking about it? Are they going to be engaging with the content? And then watch again, so that it's not enough that they watch it once. The content should be challenging enough that they can watch it again to get a new look, a new idea, once they have a big picture. So that's step one. This is really something that I can't stress more strongly about. This needs to be done before you are going to get great results from your instructional videos. Now, step two is the second most important thing. And this is that you need to chunk your content. The content needs to be in only for 1 to 3 minutes, and then the students need to do something with it. Now, right now, in a remote teaching environment, it's also great to think about what tools do you have. Do you have interactive spaces and collaboration spaces like a Jamboard or a Padlet where you can engage your students? It's kind of like a back channel that they can ask questions. Also, if you are working with older students, you can have Google chat.google.com, and have breakout rooms ready for your students to chat through this time. Now, 1 to 3 minutes is in a long time, and what do? Well, you need to embed your call to action, and the Shifting School uses end card ideas, and you can do this automatically in YouTube. So if you publish your videos via YouTube, you can use Ready for the Next Level. You can embed this so that it automatically adds them. They have been very gracious to put a ready-made canva.org template here. And what's really nice about Canva is that right now, if you join Canva as an educator, you get the pro account for free, meaning that you have more templates and they are geared towards education. So you will have your video. So if you, let's say that I make a video that is about 7 minutes long. So what I do is that within my 7-minute long video, I have a call to action card like this in between the chunking, so that it's not two separate videos. They don't have to click towards a separate video, but there is a kind of a pause button for them that gives them another kind of a cue what to do before getting more content. Step 4 is something that you really want to show, which is the note-taking that I was doing previously with this whiteboard. You can also use your phone. You can use a document camera, anything that gives you a second camera and a view of your table, of your workspace, and of course that's something that you're working on. I use a second camera on when I'm teaching cursive writing for my students, so that they can see my posture, how am I sitting, and also then what is my hand doing when I am writing. And the last thing is, of course, watch parties. And that's something that social media has shown to us, that people like watching things together. And this is something that you can use Google Meet. If you're Google Workspace for education, you can use Google Meet's breakout rooms for this. So you can actually have you can group students into different breakout rooms. You can show them, put on a video on all of those breakout rooms, and they can watch and comment things together. Now, what's really cool about this is that if you then leverage something like a split screen tab or tab resize extension, students can watch and take notes while they are in a Google Meet watch party. So this gives you another element of bringing the social aspect of watching this content together and being able to socially connect with others. Now, this is by far the most comprehensive tool that I've seen, and really this will create and improve your online instructional video making if you follow these simple 5 steps. Now, making sure that everyone will go and get to the original source. So here it is, Shifting Schools, Preparing Students for Their Future, Not Our Past. I really enjoy this content. They have created an amazing website as well, with lots of really neat resources. You have free guides, 24 free guides with protocols for collaboration, community building, what are portfolios, collection about it, and all these skills that students need, and what kinds of ideas and skills we need to be teaching to our students. Their podcasts are also cool. not too long, and not tied up with one single. So if you are an Apple user, you can use Apple Podcasts. If you're on Android, you can use Google Podcasts, or on your computer, you can go to Spotify. And so your PLC discussions as well, really less than 10 minutes to see how you can co-author rubrics, how you can co-create criteria together with your students. So that's it from me today. I hope this was informational. This was something that you will find useful. Let me know. I really enjoy this content and this setting. And as I said, if you have any requests, any type of how really to bring these sort of tools in use, and you're a little bit, maybe a little bit unsure of how to do those, and you would like to get an online how-to video or maybe a live stream, just let me know in the comments or send me an email, follow me on Twitter or in Instagram, and I'm more than happy to come and do that to you. Oops, that was not the right one. Let me move my board up here one more time. And so just a final thing, I am using a draw pad, a bamboo pad here, that allows me to use a pencil to say thank you for watching. That was the weekly live stream from Nico Luhmann, the educationist. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me here on Facebook, or follow my Twitch channel. We will see you all again next weekend.